Number 1. Following the success of Neil Marshall's Dog Soldiers, he was initially hesitant to do another horror film, for fear of being typecast. He ultimately decided to go with The Descent because he felt like it was a different enough movie. Number 2. It was decided early on to go with an all-female cast, since that wasn't something usually seen in horror movies. Number 3. According to Neil Marshall, films like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Thing, and Deliverance were his primary inspirations for The Descent. Number 4. Prior to filming, the cast underwent rock climbing training at a facility in Derbyshire, England. Number 5. Filming in an actual cave was deemed too dangerous, so all of the caves were created on sound stages at Pinewood Studios in London. Number 6. To save on production costs, many of the rocks on the cave sets were rearranged to make it look like it was a different cave. In total, 21 different caves were created using this technique. Number 7. According to the cast commentary, Shauna McDonald, Natalie Mendoza, and Alex Reed performed the white water rafting scene themselves, without the use of any stunt performers. Number 8. The cast had never seen the crawlers before filming their first scene with them, so their reactions were 100% genuine. They were even instructed to eat lunch separately during production so they couldn't get too familiar with each other. Number 9. Most of the crawler scenes were shot at 18 frames per second to give their movements a choppy, unnatural look. Number 10. At Neil Marshall's insistence, the performers playing the crawlers were actors rather than stunt performers, because he wanted each one to have their own characterization. Number 11. Their design was based on the idea that they have evolved for thousands of years in the caves, losing their eyesight and using sonar like bats. They were also partially visually inspired by Count Orlok from Nosferatu. Number 12. The Descent bears no relation to the American movie The Cave, which is also a survival horror film featuring monstrous creatures. But once the producers became aware of it, they rushed production to get The Descent released first. It opened in the UK in July 2005, while The Cave opened in America in August. Number 13. Some fans have theorized that the creatures were always a figment of Sarah's imagination, and that she was the one who killed all her friends. However, Neil Marshall has gone on record denying this theory. Number 14. The American version of the film has Sarah escaping at the end, since many felt the European ending was too unhappy. Number 15. Given that the sequel opens with Sarah's escape, it is a sequel to the American version rather than the European one. Number 16. The movie's poster was inspired by the iconic Philip Halsman voluptuous Moor's portrait. Number 17. Actress Nora Jane Noon got to keep her prop head after production wrapped, and according to her, she pranked her mother by putting it in the freezer at her house. Number 18. Unfortunately, The Descent was released the same week as the horrific 7/7 bombings in London. Many see this as a cause for its poor opening weekend in the UK. Number 19. The Descent received massive critical acclaim, even winning the Saturn Award for Best Horror Film. And finally, number 20. The Descent was ranked number 1 by Sharp Entertainment's 13 Even Scarier Movie Moments.